Did you hit a bunch of summer walkthroughs kind of with some of the other DBs to try to continue that after spring kind of wrapped?
Yes, because you can't just like take a veer off from it. Like you have to constantly learn it. Like we always had installs during the summer, especially when the new guys came. We were installing, learning the stuff all over again, and just making sure you had the details down. And especially for me, like now that I was just one position this spring, now I'm learning five different. I meant five in total. And so like whenever you move down, whenever you try and learn them again, it's easier because like you're like, all right, I got this position. Now on to the next. Now on to the next because you already know what each person's doing.
I know he's on a different side of the field, but what has it been like to be here with your high school teammate, Jackson?
It's been good. He's my roommate, so I mean, we see each other every day, and it's just like great talks. Like we'll chill out in the living room, like and just watch TV, like stuff like that, and like just hang out together all the time. We have the same friends here, so like it's fun.
What have you seen from him as far as growth and progress from when he started?
I think he's grown a lot. He's learned more of reads. Like I feel like our offense was kind of just like not one-dimensional, but I feel like it was easier for our receivers to get open, so we kind of just had to like fit it into a tight spot or something like that to one of our deep balls. One of the deep balls, and so I mean, he's grown a lot. I've seen like through progressions, through reads, and it's just been great to see him grow.
How'd you say you've grown since getting here?
I say I've grown a lot technique-wise. Like my technique's getting a lot better. I mean, it's still not perfect, like any means perfect. So that's still one of the things in my game that I think I need to get better at every day. So I'd say I've grown a lot though. Discipline-wise, and just not trying to be the hero anymore. Like just do my job and then let the game take it over from there.
A couple more minutes.
Peyton, you might have been asked about Reggie already, but what have you seen out of him this fall camp?
He's been great. He's a great leader. He's great on the field. He loves to hit. Like I love that I have to worry about having to run down the field because he's gonna make that hit on the weak side. So it's been great. Like he's a great tackler. He has great intelligence mind. He picked up the defense really fast, and so it's been great.
He's one of those more veteran guys, you feel like?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You talked about changing roles now, being a guy that just does your job. I mean, what's that like for you? A guy that's been so well so long in high school and things like that. What's that like for you now, trying to play a role for the team to be best?
I say I'm still gonna try and be that star player that I'm supposed to come here to be. And I feel like now that I'm learning the defense, like now I know my job, I can play my brand of football and just fly around the field and make tackles, make interceptions, plays on the ball at almost every play because that's the difference maker I need to be.
Do you feel like it's easy to kind of transition into that, or is it more of a difficult thing?
So I'd say at first it was definitely more difficult because at first you're just trying to like, all right, don't make them mad, like just do your job, like don't try and do anything fancy, like jump off a route, stuff like that. But now that like you do your job, but then like you can also read the quarterback's eyes now because like you don't have to, instead of like staring at the quarterback the whole time, you can peek, look at different routes, and try and cut them off before they get there and just make a play on the ball.
Sort of along those lines, I can't remember how you phrased it, but talked about not trying to do too much. Is it tough as a freshman to come in and not try to press too much or make those flashy plays? And
honestly, I don't think so. I feel like your mentality coming in as a freshman is just like don't mess up. Like so you're very conservative. I feel like so you're not trying to do all that fancy stuff. Like you're very conservative in what you do. Like you're like, all right, don't open the gate too early, stay square, and oh, don't get beat deep, so open up quick, like stuff like that. So I mean, I feel like it's definitely like a conservative thing as coming in as a freshman.